Let's see if we can. All right, we can begin. Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's Daily Antidote of Song. It looks today like we might actually have a few extra signs being held up because it's a big day. Look at this. I love it, love it, love it. All right, I want to say hi to everybody in this room on day 900 of the Daily Antidote of Song. Like, who could have ever imagined, you guys? Who could have ever imagined that this is what was going to be where we are? And it's such a special day today on so many levels, and I can't even begin to say how many. I am your host for today. I'm Jo Rasi with Carpe Diem Arts, and I am so excited to be here. We were going to have the fabulous Fran Andre and all of her beautiful energy today as our host on day 900, and she is not feeling so well. So let's all send lots of love to Fran. We love you, Fran, and we can't wait to have you back in the room today. And she was going to introduce us today to her fabulous friend, Melissa James, who I'm already can tell is one of my new fabulous friends. She's amazing, and I can't wait to introduce her and have us sing with her. I want to say quick hello to everybody out there on Facebook Live. Let's do it, gang. Hello, Facebook Live. Thank you for joining us here in the Daily Antidote of Song. For anybody who doesn't know, it's day 900 of one song every day. That's every day. It doesn't matter what day, holiday, Sunday, Saturday, everything. We are here singing one song together at noon Eastern Time. Thank you for joining us today, and hope you'll continue to join us in the future. And hello, of course, to everybody in the room. I want to thank Jaden on the tech today, coming in from Silver Spring, Maryland. Of course, Melissa James here, coming in from London, UK. Nice to see you, Melissa. And then all of the folks in the room. Hello, family. Hi, Deborah in Kentucky and Jenny in Suffolk, UK. Hi, Deli in Maryland, Sue in Massachusetts. Hi, Terry. Nice to see you today. Hello, Pauline in Newcastle, UK. Dan in Virginia. Nice to see you. Hello to Luda in Victoria, BC, holding up a glorious, glorious 900 sign. I swear we need to have like an archive. Oh, an archive. There's an idea. Okay. Hello, Kevin in DC with his flute today, who we got to actually hear in person last night, the community sing. Thanks, gang, for all of you who came. Susan in Seattle, hello. And I think you had a glorious sign too, which I was loving. Yes, woohoo! 900-day celebrations. I love it. Hi, Sheila in Florida. Hi, Susan in Ohio. Hello to birthday, Kathleen. What? Happy birthday, Kathleen in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So glad to know it's your birthday. What a great day. You've coincided with the just right day. Christiana and Bob in Maryland, one of our usual sign holders. Hello, hello, nice to see you. And Caroline in DC, hello. Curly Tops coming in from Vermont, glad to see you. Can't quite tell how many of you there are yet, 2 at least. Hello to Kate in Charlottesville. Hi, Ruth in Birmingham, UK, nice to see you. And I love what you're holding up. Is it a 900? That's amazing. Okay. Hello to Anne in Maryland. Nice to see you. Lynn in Vermont, and maybe Cliff over there somewhere too, holding up. We're going to have to do spotlighting because I can't see what everybody's holding. Looks like cupcakes. Is it cupcakes? Birthday cupcakes? Or maybe it's a mountain or a volcano or all right, we're definitely going to be doing spotlights. Hi, Sarah in Texas. Hello, Dawn. And is that Leanne over there in the background? Yes, coming in from Vermont. Nice to see both of you. And Aloysius coming in from Massachusetts. Gary also in Mass. Hello, Nancy. Nice to have you with us today. Hi, Annette coming in from California, and Jamie in Victoria. Also, Annette holding up a sign. Thank you, Annette. Hello to Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington State. Fred in Maryland. Becky in Vancouver. Busy Graham, Executive Director of Carpe Diem Arts and one of the fabulous forces behind this fabulous, ridiculous Day 900 program. Busy Graham, thank you so much for being you. Jim Harkless is in the house. It's always so nice to see you, Jim. Thank you for being here. Jim Harkless has sung with us many times in this room and is one of the best discussants, I think, in the universe. Hello to Kathy in Virginia. Glad to see you. Carol in Connecticut, who is going to be part of the next announcement. Jane in Texas, nice to see you. Hello, Bonnie. Nice to see you today, coming in from Boise, Idaho, also with a birthday sign. Yeah, we got to do some spotlighting. Harriet in Illinois, nice to see you today, coming in from Chicago. Hello to Storm in Massachusetts and all the folks off video. Kate, who's wandering around somewhere, was in the UK when she was wandering at one point, but she's now in the States. Last time I think she was like halfway up the East Coast. Sandy in North Carolina, that's Western North Carolina. Amos in Massachusetts. Bob in Massachusetts. Lynn in Connecticut. Loriana, Kachina, Courtney, Marcia, nice to have you with us today. And anybody else who's popped in after I passed you, we'll get you on the way out. Let's all take a deep breath. All right, before we turn over to the song leader, which is my most favorite thing to do, is to get right onto the singing. I want to make two quick announcements. I first want to shout out Carol Johnson in Connecticut. Can we all please give a hand to Carol Johnson, who has, through her volunteering efforts for the Daily Antidote of Song, created for us a spreadsheet that tells us about every single day out of these 900 days that we have sung, including the song leader, what we were celebrating that day, how to find the Facebook link, what the song was that they sang, and plus, because it's a spreadsheet and I don't understand these things, you can like find out other pieces of information, like how many times certain song leaders have sung with us, and I don't even know what. It's amazing. Jaden is putting the link in the chat to be able to look at the body of 900 days of singing with all of you and be able to look up. You might have noticed lately I've said like, oh, so-and-so, we had this song a month ago. It's because I now actually know when we had the song ago, because when we had the song, because Carol has made this thing. Let's all please give it up for Carol, an enormous volunteer job that she invented herself and has maintained since she came up with it. So thank you, Carol. Link is in the chat. And if Carol's still here on the way out, we'll unmicrophone her and let her chat with us for a minute. The second thing I'm going to announce is our StoryCorps project, released today. Link is in the chat. This is an opportunity for every single one of us to participate in chatting with each other or our family members who we join with, or quite frankly, anybody, talking about our experiences in the pandemic, singing before the pandemic and after, being in this room, creating community, having activism at the heart of what we do. Whatever it is, you can actually do it, record it, and submit it to our website on the StoryCorps page. So the link is in the chat. I'm going to give tutorials and all kinds of other info at the end. It's easy. You can do it at home with your computer or with an app. And I can't wait to hear all of your voices coming this way for all of us. Everybody, please shout out 900 days. How did I do in speaking my very best New Jersey quick speed that I could ever do? I'm going to turn the floor over to the fabulous Melissa James. I told her we don't talk much before the song, but of course today I talked much before the song. Melissa is a song leader, songwriter, activist, song facilitator. Did I forget something? Song singer, songwriter. She's amazing. She came to us through the fabulous Fran Andre. Melissa, are you actually one of the composers in their project, or are you not part of the Black Composers Project yet?
I'm not part of the Black Composers Project, but I have been connected to the vocal network that was formed within, if that makes sense.
That makes perfect sense. I love it. So we are going to sing with you now, whatever the fabulous song is that you brought, and can't wait to have some chat time with you later. Let's all give it up for Melissa. Melissa, thank you so much for being here today. We're excited to sing with you.
Thank you. I'm excited too. I'm wriggling around it. Okay. So really lovely to see you all. Thank you so much for joining and welcoming me. This song that I want to introduce you to is called Step by Step. This song I wrote for myself because essentially I feel I write the songs that I need to hear. I wrote it some time ago, but it really took on another meaning when we went into the time that we are now in. So step by step, I'm going to sing you the chorus and I'm going to sing you the bridge, because that's the section of the song we're going to work on. Okay. And then I can maybe sing you a little bit later, a bit more of the song. Okay. Step by step, day by day, you lose no mind and you pave your way. Climbing mountains takes time. Hear these words I say. Just take it step by step and day by day. Keep moving. Gotta keep moving on. Keep on moving on. Gotta keep moving on. Keep on moving on. Gotta keep moving on. Keep on moving on. Gotta keep moving on. Keep on moving on and take it step. And then we go back to the chorus. So let's start with the gotta keep moving on bit, because that's the bit that's kind of, you know, it really gets us empowered, that feeling of, yeah, let's sing together, pull together. So let me just, I'll sing a line, you sing it back to me. Gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. So can you sing that with me? Gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. And again, gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. Once more. Gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. Yeah, are we happy with that? I need to see faces. Yeah, thumbs up, wonderful. And then the next line is kind of the same thing, just drops a bit towards the end. So, gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. Yeah, can you hear the difference to the first one? Gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. Gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. Yeah, so let's just do the one that drops down. Gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. And again with me. Gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. And again, gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. How are we doing with that? Do we feel like we might have got that? Wonderful. Okay, it slightly changes towards the end. So let me sing it again just so that you can hear it, and then I'll introduce it. Gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. Gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. That repeats. Gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. And when we're coming to the end of that bridge, gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. Gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. I'll do it again. Gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. Can you do it with me? Gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. And again with me. Gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. How are we doing there? Do we think we've got it? Yeah? Should we try singing the whole chorus, the whole bridge through with that ending, and then we'll go on to the chorus? Okay. 2, 3, and Gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. Gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. And now, gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. Gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. Yeah, are we okay with that? Let's do it once more. 3 and 1. Gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. Gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. Gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. Last time. Gotta keep moving on, keep on moving on. Yeah? We got it? Lovely. Okay, brilliant. So let's do the actual chorus then. So let me sing the chorus again for you. Step by step, day by day, you lose no mind and you pave your way. Climbing mountains takes time. Hear these words I say, just taking step by step and day by day. Okay, so let's go through it step by step. So let me sing the first line. Step by step, day by day, your turn. Step by step, day by day, and again, step by step, day by day. Yeah, how are we doing with that? Do we think we've got that? Is that okay? Okay. Next 2 lines, you lose no mind and you pave your way. You lose no mind and you pave your way. Your turn. You lose no mind and you pave your way. And again, you lose no mind and you pave your way. Have we got that? Are we okay with that? Okay, wonderful. Should we chunk that little bit together then? Just the step by step, day by day. You lose no mind and you pave your way. Okay. Okay, let's go. 3 and step by step, day by day, You lose no mind and you pave your way. And again, step by step, day by day. You lose no mind and you pave your way. Are we okay? Yeah? Okay, we're happy with that. Lovely. So the next section of the chorus is similar to the first, but the words are slightly different. So, or very different. So, climbing mountains takes time. Hear these words I say. Okay, sing that with me. Climbing mountains takes time. Hear these words I say. Again, climbing mountains takes time. Hear these words I say. And again, climbing mountains takes time. Hear these words I say. Yeah? And then the last section we've done before, but we add, just take it step by step and day by day. So just take it step by step and day by day. Just take it step by step and day by day. And again, take it step by step and day by day. How are we doing? Is that good? Okay, lovely. Can we try chunking that bit together then? Climbing okay. Climbing with air and climbing mountains takes time. Hear these words I say. Just taking step by step and day by day. Lovely. Can we try chunking that whole chorus together now maybe, yeah? Okay. I'm copying Christiana. Okay, so step by step, that's where we are. And step by step, day by day. You lose no mind and you pave your way. Climbing mountains takes time. Hear these words I say. Just take it step by step and day by day. And again, step by step, day by day. You lose no mind and you pave your way. Climbing mountains takes time. Hear these words I say. Just think it step by step and day by day. Lovely. And then can we go into our gotta keep moving on? Do we remember that? Gotta keep moving on. Okay. And now, gotta keep moving on. Keep on moving on. 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 Wonderful. I wonder if I can teach you a harmony part as well for the bridge. Okay, so the bridge, if you feel up to it, a harmony part for that is gotta keep moving on. Keep on moving on. 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 I don't know who's doing the harmony, but can you wave at me if you're kind of, yeah? Okay, all right. So let's just try singing that together then. Okay. And those of you who've got the other part, you might just want to carry on singing the other part anyway. Yeah, of course. Okay. So gotta keep with that. And one. Gotta keep moving on. Keep on moving on. 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 Although, of course, we slightly change that ending, don't we? So let me just show you that. Gotta keep moving on. Keep on moving on. Gotta keep moving on. Keep on moving on. In fact, the last line we're back to singing unison. Gotta keep moving on. Keep on moving on. Gotta keep moving on. keep on moving on. Okay, so let's try it, just the harmony parters. But of course, if you want to continue singing the other bit, because then you can hear how it fits in, then please do. Gotta keep moving on. So we're there if you're singing the harmony, okay? And now, gotta keep moving on. Keep on moving on. 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 Where are you, my harmony parters? How are you? Okay. Oh my gosh, time is going so fast. Okay. So let's try and sing all together. Now this is where I enter the place of trying to sing both parts at the same time. And I've not mastered that yet. So, so sometimes what I do is I start to sort of switch between the two. Okay? All right. So, gotta keep moving on. Keep on moving on. Yeah? Gotta keep moving on. Keep on moving on. Yeah? Let's try it together. 3 and now. Gotta keep moving on. Keep on moving on. 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 And again. Gotta keep moving on. Keep on moving on. 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 Right. And then we go straight into step by step. Okay. So I wonder if we can actually now just go straight from the chorus through into the bridge and then ending on that chorus again. Yeah? Shall we try? Okay. Are we ready? Born ready. Yeah. Okay. Step by step. Okay. Step by step, day by day, you lose no mind and you pave your way. Sorry, can I stop a moment? It's slightly slipped, so let's just go up a little bit. Step by step, day by day. Okay. So, are we ready to go again? And 2, 3, and step by step, day by day, you lose no mind and you pave your way. Climbing mountains takes time. Hear these words I say. Just take it step by step, day by day. Keep moving. Gotta keep moving on. Keep on moving on. 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 And take it step by step, day by day. You lose no mind and you pave your way. Climbing mountains takes time. Hear these words I say. Just take it step by step and day by day. Just the last line. Step by step and day by day. And again. Step by step and day by day.
Woo! Melissa, that was so much fun. Thank you so much. What a great song. And I can imagine how that would like energize you and motivate you and like have you feeling like just got to make the next day, got to figure it out, got to get the next day going, got to get there with, the passion and the hope and the presence of mind and all of the, thank you so much. Totally, totally fabulous.
Thank you for singing it with me, all of you.
Yeah. Oh, so I love how it is a pre-pandemic song that exactly has like all of this additional sort of load onto it of, the nature of what we learned in the pandemic was very much about like, figuring out how to get to the next day and what do we do next. And, we've all gone through ups and downs in our lives, but in particular, we all shared that that up and down of the pandemic, or a lot of down. And we did it in whatever way we did it. We all know folks who either lost people, or we know we lost people, or there was like so much hurt and heartache, not just from the pandemic, but from everything else that was going on around the globe at the time. But we did it. We got to 900 days of singing and making the world better one song at a time, or whatever it is that we did to sort of give back and hold ourselves up. And so, Melissa, thank you for bringing so much beautiful attention to that. Let's all show Melissa how much we loved that song.
Oh, sending it back to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So let's see. I'm wondering if you can tell us a little bit, if you want to talk a little bit more about the song, or if you want to talk a little bit more about sort of like what you're doing in the world, the activism that you do that's related both to your song writing, song leading, song facilitating, or just you as the essence of you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Very briefly. So, after the murder of George Floyd, I started a project online called Stronger on Sundays, which is conversations with compassion, essentially on matters of racial and social injustice. I wanted to create a compassionate space for having deep and difficult, uncomfortable conversations around race. And so I host it. I invite guests we have a theme. I invite guests to join with me and share whether their experience or whether it's part of their work, whatever it is, we pick a theme and we work with that in conversation. But music is at the heart of it so that we can hold compassion in our hearts for what we are discussing. So I perform, I invite other artists to perform as well. At the moment, it's kind of on a break because the last session was themed Africans in Ukraine, talking about the challenges that people of African heritage in Ukraine are being faced with as a part of the war there, but have been largely forgotten. And I was looking at staging a Stronger on Sundays kind of weekend filled of music from musicians of African heritage from wherever they are in the world to participate and bring their music so that we could fundraise and raise the topic. However, long story short, it's kind of on hold, and I'm sort of thinking of maybe, if I can, doing it in person, but if I find the right place to do it, doing it in person, but maybe live streaming it as well. So I don't have any firm date or confirmation as to when that might be, but please do keep an eye on my website, melissa-james.com, which I think is somewhere in the chat, or follow me on the social media, Instagram and Facebook, and my main Instagram's my main one, at Melissa James UK, and then I will announce it as it comes up. So yeah, it's just been an amazing project to be able to do.
So Melissa, thank you so much. Yes, your website's in the chat, and we're going to all be rooting for the both live and virtual option for that program. It sounds incredible. I would love to be able to come to that. And I would like to just tell everybody in the room, like, never fear if we keep the chat a little shorter today with Melissa and go back into the singing. We already know we're going to have her back. She's already showed us another fabulous song that we can't wait to have her back to sing. So Melissa, since it was a longer day of yammering on my part over here, and since we're celebrating, can we just sing it again with you now? And will you please have a great long discussion with us about all these things when we have you back?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you so much, everybody. I've so enjoyed being with you all in connection via this platform, and thank you for inviting me, Joe. It's really lovely to be here. Thank you. And what a brilliant concept. So, okay, so let's step by step. Yeah? Are we ready? Okay, 3 and step by step, day by day. You lose no mind and you pave your way. Climbing mountains takes time. Hear these words I say. Just taking step by step and day by day. Keep moving. Gotta keep moving on. keep on moving on. Yeah, gotta keep moving on. Keep on moving on, yeah. Gotta keep moving on. Keep on moving on. Oh, gotta keep moving on. Keep on moving on and take it step by step, day by day. You lose no mind and you pave your way. Climbing mountains takes time. Hear these words I say, and taking step by step, day by day. Lost line, step by step, and day by day. Once more, step by step, and day by day.
Wow, Melissa, thank you so much. Everybody, please give it up for Melissa. I really the exact right day 900 song, and also just the exact right song for leading us through the whatever it is that comes next, right? And we all know that there's going to be the reason for that song again, even if we wish that everything was always going to be roses. We know that things will change and we'll need songs like that and spaces like this to be able to share our common humanity and figure out ways to support each other through music and friendship and love. Melissa James, thank you again. You have so come to the right place. And I can't wait to have you back in this room.
Thank you, Jo. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Melissa. So before we say goodbye to everybody, I want to just say again for anybody who wasn't here when we said it in the upfront, as part of our day 900 in the Daily Antidote of Song, we are releasing two things. There is a link in the chat for a project that the fabulous Carol Johnson from Connecticut created. She made up a volunteer project that was collecting all of the days, songs, song leaders, Facebook Live links, and I don't even remember all what else, all into one space, a spreadsheet, a Google spreadsheet that you can access just by clicking that link. You can troll around in it. There's a way to find. We're going to at some point do a little tutorial for folks who aren't great at Google Docs and want to know better how to use it. It's available not only for all of us, but the song leaders are actually super excited because they say things to me like, did I do that song already? Or, when is the last time I was? And it's been tough, challenging to figure out how to be able to let them know all the information that they want. And they're so excited now that they also have this resource. So thank you so much, Carol. And when I'm done babbling, I'm going to ask if you'd like to be unmuted and say anything. The other thing I want to make sure that I re-announce is that we are, as of today, starting a StoryCorps project. And we've got some guinea pigs already lined up. The Dawn, Leanna, Willard, and Alice May clan has already agreed to do this. Carolyn Wolf and Bonnie Schuster in Idaho have already agreed to do this. And we hope that lots of you will take suit. A lot of our artists, actually, that I've been talking to have said they will absolutely do this. We are going to be recording our stories as part of the StoryCorps project. And for those who don't know what that is, we will give more information about StoryCorps and all of its fabulousness. It is, in short, a project where they're collecting stories, archiving them at the Library of Congress, and putting some of the stories up on NPR so people can hear other people's just stories of their journey of their life. It's such a fabulous project. And we're now going to collect our stories. There's an app. There's an online platform. There's recording it yourself in your home, however you like to record things. And they can all be uploaded to our very own Daily Antidote page on the StoryCorps website. That link is also in the chat. There will also be subsequent tutorials and other things to give more information about that. But before we say goodbye to all the folks on Facebook Live, I want to say Facebook Live, you're totally welcome to both take the link and check out our Google spreadsheet and join us, please, in our StoryCorps story collecting project. It's going to be a way not just to tell the story of the Daily Antidote of Song, but to tell our own important stories that we carry, to talk about our own experiences in the pandemic with isolation, how we all experienced the sort of new impetus of passion and energy that is going towards making our nation and our globe a more just place, racially and also economically and every other way possible. And all of what we've done in this room has been a part of it. So our own experiences do actually matter. Our stories actually matter. And so I hope lots of folks will join in on this amazing project. So I'm going to look to see if Carol Johnson is here. Carol, would you like to say a quick hello and tell everybody about your sheet?
Greetings, everybody.
Hello, Carol. Nice to see you.
Good to see you too. So I think several people have probably already jumped into the spreadsheet. So I'm sure some of you probably also have questions, and you may even have other things you'd like to see. So have at it.
Awesome. Okay, so let's see. I would love it right now if folks would either throw their questions in the chat or just hang on a minute because we're going to actually say goodbye to Facebook Live before we keep going. I just want to, before we say goodbye to Facebook Live, I want to say something that I meant to say up front and totally forgot. This project, the Daily Antidote of Song, is the work of so many people, like the amazing Carol Johnson, who came up with her own volunteer project to add to it. But I want to thank everybody at Carpe Diem Arts, Busy Graham, Diane Dowling, Denise, who you have not met a lot, but she's been in this room with us and she was at the community sing last night. Mooney Mesfin, who was at the community sing last night, who's led and performed in here. Jaden, who is here so many days a week running our tech, along with Aaron, who runs our tech, and Katie, who's about to return, and Anna Alter, who was the Daily Antidote of Song assistant before she started embarking on some other stuff, and we hope also to have her back in the room in some capacities. I just want to thank all those folks, and I want to thank our incredible hosts. We've been so lucky. We have had hosts from all around the globe. We've had artists who come in the room and sing and then end up being hosts. A huge shout out to the folks who've been the most regular in the room. Kathy Bullock, Arne Batson, Elise Witt, Emma's Revolution, that's Pat Humphries and Sandy Apatow, Hubby Jenkins, Betsy Fulford and Andrea Blackford of Washington Revels, Steve Winnick and Jennifer Cutting of the American Folklife Center at the Library of Congress, Dick and Kathy and Dennis of Ubuntu Choirs, and of course Fran Andre and Sean Cruz of the Black Commissioning Project. Black Composers Commissioning Project. I'm trying to speak too fast in New Jersey. I want to thank all of those folks and then all of you, because there is no such thing as the Daily Antidote without all of us. So let's wave a goodbye to Facebook Live. Thank you, Facebook Live, for joining with us. Please stick around, everybody in the room. We're going to spotlight the 900 songs. We're going to listen to